Hampshire. I was there was it a year ago on my honeymoon? And the skies were incredibly gray, it was incredibly dismal, and I remembered in the back of my brain, those make great pictures. Get out there and shoot. So I was at the top of, right above Lake Winnipesaukee. Lake Winnipesaukee is the little white area on the right and left-hand side of the frame. You'll probably figure out my process, but I'm going to let you do that journey as we go through the pictures. That's actually pretty much the same landscape, but I reverse the images. This is Martha's Vineyard. I was in Martha's Vineyard as well. And the large expanse that I saw, again, the skies back there. I miss the skies that are back in the East Coast because of all the humidity. And even though it's been extremely humid and we've had some great skies here, you know, you can always tell a movie that's been made in Los Angeles because you've got that bright blue sky and it's flat. Well, I'm really excited when I see a sky. Yes.
Are any of these you're showing us from film, or are they all from your digital video?
There's one that's filmed that I shot with Mamiya, and it just lended itself to the series.
So the rest are all
These are all digital infrared. I turned my 7-year-old Canon Rebel, which is only a 5-megapixel camera that I got at Costco, into an infrared camera by sending it to a company called lifepixel.com. I'm not a secretive photographer. Knowledge is power. You're not going to shoot the way I shoot, even if you go to LifePixel with your cameras. I don't like photographers that don't reveal their processes. We all interpret everything differently. Again, this is Martha's Vineyard. This is a wonderful cove in Martha's Vineyard. This is on my way up to Big Sur. This is in Big Sur. I was in a field. This is one of my favorites in Big Sur. I think I'm the happiest by the sea ever since I was very little. And up until this series, I had not ever been able to capture the majesty of Big Sur. It's so huge. Everything is so big and loud and dramatic. And whenever I would take a single frame, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice light. But I wasn't ever able to get the panoramic aspect of these until I went up last year. That's again the same setting, but I flip the photographs the other way. If you haven't gotten it yet, what I basically do is take one photograph, I double it, and I seam it. Pretty basic. I was really afraid to do it because I hate to fall on artifice. I'm an abstract painter. I like to do everything basically. I don't like to fool people. But that's what was so surprising about this series for me, is that even when I think, and maybe you'll tell me the same, I hope, that even when you know the process, the images are still interesting.
When you say double it, you duplicate the image, is that what you're saying?
I take one image, I double it, flip it, and seam it in Photoshop. These things become a lot more apparent. The little island, what's going on in there. I actually got a picture of Monet's water lilies at the Modern out of online, and I blew one of these up really big, and I superimposed it, and I made it it's on my wall as a wish. The Modern, the same room with the lilies, but I have my If you see it, it will come. If you build it, it'll come. I'm just saying. Be nice. Like I was telling you when I was little, I've always had a fascination with clouds because clouds to me are like abstract paintings. You can see anything you want in them. Again, this piece I think would be far more powerful if it was bigger because you can see this is the plains underneath. All these little clouds casting their shadows. So again, something that I'm refining and trying to see. And then, of course, I love the depth of this. This is the mountains. I think I had just taken off. This is over Las Vegas somewhere. I was going back.
This was taken from a plane.
Yes. Yeah, a commercial plane. I can't make them turn it around and let me get a better shot. Yeah. No, it was definitely a commercial plane. My husband and I will take turns at the window, and I'll say, "You see clouds? Wake me up." Stick the camera up. This is the only one that's not infrared, and this is film. I shot this with my Mamiya years ago in an arboretum in Boston. And it lent itself well to the series.
It's amazing how the trees go in the same shape.
Isn't that amazing? Somebody asked me once, how do you make them do that? Got you fooled.
That's interesting.
Yeah. This is one of the ones that looks like a giant sort of praying mantis god in the center. There's like the heads at the top and it's just so fun. You never know what you're going to get. This is the only one I've done as an urban landscape. I just thought, I really do want to keep it nature, but I wanted to see how it lent itself to urban landscape. So I gave this a roll up at the observatory.